Hello, this is lesson 8 in a series of 10 lessons where we're exploring the area of different quadrilaterals. And in this one, I want us to learn how to find the area of a kite. So, as we said in the previous lessons, area is the region enclosed by the sides of the given shape. And in this case, our shape is a kite. So, the area of a kite is the region enclosed by the sides of the kite, this one here. And then area of a kite is given by half d1 multiplied by d2, where d1 and d2 are the diagonals of that kite. So this is d1, this is d2. So with that knowledge, can we try to solve some problems relating to the area of a kite? The first one here, we are told a kite has diagonals of length 40 centimeter and 10 centimeters. Find the area of the kite. But we know the area A of a kite is given by half d1 multiplied by d2, where d1 and d2 are the diagonals of that kite. And in this case, we are given the diagonals is 14 and 10. And given as 14 and 10 or in centimeters. So the area of that kite A will be half multiplied by 14 multiplied by 10, like that. So it will be by 2 1 and divide by 2 1, then by 2 14 divided by 2 7. So 7 multiplied by 10 is 70. So it will be 70 centimeter squared, and then becomes the area of this kite here. Can we try another example where you are told a kite has diagonals of length 12 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Calculate the area. So we say the area is the region enclosed by the kite, and then the diagonals, this is d1, diagonal 1 and diagonal 2, and we already know their length is 12 and 8. So let me do it here. So area A of that kite will be given by half multiplied by d1, which is diagonal 1, and multiplied again by d2, which is diagonal 2. But we already know d1 is 12 centimeter and d2 is 8 centimeters, like that. So what is the area? The area A will be given by half multiplied by d1, which is 12, multiplied by d2, which is 8, like that. So I divide these 2 by 2, 1 by 2, 6, because 12 divided by 2 is 6. So 6 multiplied by 8 is 48 centimeter squared, and then becomes the area of this kite here. So can we try a bit complicated example? Sometimes you can be told to express the area of the kite in terms of algebra. Like in this case, you are told a kite has diagonals of length x centimeter and 6 centimeter. Write the expression for the area of the kite. So of course, area is the region enclosed by the kite, and the diagonals as usual are this one, d1 and d2. And in this case, we already know d2 is 6 centimeters, but we don't know. We already also know d1 is 6 centimeters too. So to find the area of this kite, the first thing we know is area of a kite is given by half multiplied by d1, then multiplied by d2, like this. Then from there, we know d1 is x centimeters, and we know d2 is, let me see, d2 is 6 centimeters. Is 6 centimeters, like that. So to get the area in terms of x, I'll say it is half multiplied by d1, which is x, multiplied by the 2, which is 6, like that. So the 6, since it's divisible by 2, I can divide by 2, 1, by 2, 3. Then I take this 3, multiplied by this x, it will be 3x, multiplied by 1, it will still be 3x centimeter squared. And since you are told to write the area in terms of x, then this becomes the expression of the area of that kite, 3x centimeter squared. So can we try the last example where we do have you are given the area itself, like in this one, the area of a kite is 70 centimeters square, then one diagonal is 10 centimeter. Find the length of the other diagonal. So here you are given the area and one diagonal. And as we said, area is the region enclosed by the kite, and of course the diagonals are D1 and D2, but we don't know D1, we know D2. So in this case, we can first copy all we know. Let me clean the board first. So we first of all know area of a kite is given by half multiplied by D1 multiplied by D2. But then we don't know D1, but we know D2. Because D2 we are given here, it's 10 centimeters. Then from there, we already know the area itself. We are given the area, which is 70 centimeters squared. 7 centimeter squared, like that. Then we are told to find this D1. So area, which is 7 centimeters squared, will be equal, I'm applying this formula, will be equal half multiplied by D1, because we don't know D1, then multiplied by D2, but D2 we know it is 10 centimeters, so it will be multiplied by 10. But you see, since all these are multiplication, I can divide this 2 by this 10, by 2, 1, by 2, 5. So then 5 multiplied by D1 multiplied by 1, it will be 5 D1. So it will be 7 centimeters squared is equals to 5 D1, like that. So to get D1, let me write it here. 70 centimeters squared is equals to 5 D1. So to get D1, I need to divide both sides by 5, like this. When I divide by 5 on both sides, it will be 7 divided by 5 is 14. Is equals to 5 divided by 5 is 1. So it will be D1 will be 14. So 1 is 14 centimeters. So the missing diagonal here is 14 centimeters. So that's how we find the area of a kite. If you have any question or there is a place you did not understand, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll try my level best to respond and to answer any question you have. And let us meet in lesson 9, where we are going to explore the area of a different quadrilateral. Bye for now.